Ahoy there, skyfarers! Welcome aboard the Pirate of the Sky, where we set our sights on heroes of the air, the U.S. Coast Guard Aviation crews, masters of rescue and saviors of the seas. I'm your humble host, Caption Cloud, once a wanderer of the high seas, but now with a deep respect for those who rule the skies. Today, we're diving into incredible rescues that showcase skill, bravery, and dedication. From mighty MH-65 Dolphins to powerful MH-60s, these aircraft and their crews answer the call in the toughest conditions, from open oceans to rugged coasts. So batten down the hatches and hoist your spirits. We've got 4 daring tales to witness, where the Coast Guard gives their all to bring folks home. First up, mateys, we set our course 50 miles off the coast of Oahu. Aboard the Zandam, a mighty cruise ship, a 32-year-old passenger faced stroke-like symptoms, a dire situation when you're adrift at sea. Enter the Coast Guard crew from Air Station Barbers Point, soaring into action in their nimble MH-65 Dolphin helicopter. This flying marvel, sleek and agile, is purpose-built for rescues just like this. As they arrive on scene, the Dolphin hovers steady above the vast Pacific. Precision is the name of the game here. As the rescue swimmer is lowered down to the ship's deck, each motion carefully choreographed. One wrong move in these conditions could spell trouble. The patient, stabilized and secured, is hoisted carefully back up into the Dolphin, a testament to the crew's relentless training and teamwork. These men and women train tirelessly for moments like this, where every second counts and lives hang in the balance. Once aboard, the crew races back to shore where higher medical care awaits, the thin line between crisis and recovery upheld by these heroes of the sky. Another life saved, another mission accomplished, all in a day's work for the MH-65 Dolphin and her crew. From the vast Pacific waters off Oahu, we now set our sights to the Caribbean skies. Hold fast, mateys. This next tale takes us to the northwestern waters of Puerto Rico, where the MH-60 Jayhawk stands ready to answer the call. Now, mateys, we head for the warm waters of the Caribbean, 120 nautical miles northwest of Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. A passenger aboard the Celebrity Apex, a 64-year-old woman, faced a medical emergency that couldn't wait. In situations like this, every minute counts. And the call for help reached the U.S. Coast Guard Air Station, Borinquen. Enter the MH-60T Jayhawk, a powerful bird built to cover long ranges with speed and endurance. With its 4 blades slicing through the tropical skies, the crew aboard readies themselves for a rescue far from shore. This isn't just a job, it's a calling, and they answer it without hesitation. As they arrive on scene, the massive cruise ship looms below, a stark contrast to the nimble Jayhawk hovering overhead. Here's where precision training takes center stage. The crew lowers the rescue basket, steady as can be. Any mistake in this delicate operation could mean disaster, but these Coast Guardsmen make it look effortless. Patient first. That's the creed. Once the woman is safely secured and hoisted into the Jayhawk, they ensure her husband and the cruise ship nurse join her for the journey, because no one should face a crisis alone. The Jayhawk turns for San Juan, slicing back through the skies toward the coast. Inside, the crew monitors their patient, keeping her stable as they close the distance to the awaiting medical teams. This is teamwork in its finest form. Pilots, hoist operators, and rescue swimmers working as one, proving once again that no rescue is too far and no challenge too great. Mission complete. Patient delivered. Another life saved. And another testament to the skill and dedication of the MH-60T Jayhawk crew. From the warm Caribbean seas, we now head to the rugged coastline of Oregon, where the land meets the Pacific in a wild, untamed embrace. This next tale of rescue takes us to Shore Acres State Park, a mission of hope and perseverance as the Coast Guard answers the call once more. Now, mateys, we find ourselves along the rugged coast of Oregon at Shore Acres State Park. A 64-year-old woman had been missing for several days, her fate uncertain. On land and in the air, search teams scoured the unforgiving terrain, refusing to give up hope. the Coast Guard Air Station North Bend crew, launching their MH-65 Dolphin helicopter into the skies. Small, but mighty, the Dolphin is tailor-made for missions like this, weaving through harsh coastal winds and dense forests with the agility of a seabird. Flying low, the crew searches carefully, their eyes scanning every shadowed corner of the landscape below. Minutes tick by as they cover ground that would take hours to traverse on foot. And then, success. A glimmer of movement catches their eye. The crew springs into action. A rescue swimmer is lowered down to the rocky terrain where the missing woman, exhausted but alive, waits for salvation. Years of training pay off as the swimmer stabilizes her, secures the hoist, and signals the crew. Slow and steady, they lift her to safety. The Dolphin's rotor blades a comforting sound as she rises from uncertainty to rescue. Once aboard, the crew checks her condition, providing care as they make their way back to solid ground. For this woman, it was the end of a harrowing journey. For the MH-65 Dolphin crew, it was another day in service to those in need, proving once again that no terrain is too harsh and no life is left behind. From the rocky shores of Oregon, we now head to the cold, wintry waters of the Great Lakes. This next mission brings us to Michigan, where a vessel in distress calls for help, and the Coast Guard answers with steady hands and swift action. Our final tale takes us to the icy waters of Lake Michigan, just 2 nautical miles north of Manistee Harbor. A 25-foot vessel with 3 souls aboard faced a dangerous loss of steering, adrift and helpless in the unforgiving lake. The call for help was answered by the Coast Guard crew from Air Station Traverse City, launching their MH-60 helicopter into the cold December skies. The Great Lakes in winter are no friend to seafarers. As they arrive on scene, the vessel is spotted below, its passengers anxiously awaiting rescue. Hovering steadily above the icy waters, the crew carefully assesses the situation. A rescue swimmer is lowered down, moving swiftly but carefully, ensuring the stranded mariners are safe and ready to be hoisted one by one. The MH-60's hoist operator and rescue swimmer work in perfect unison, lifting each person aboard with the steady hands of seasoned professionals. This, mates, is where the Coast Guard shines. Teamwork honed by tireless training and nerves as steady as the machine they fly. Once all 3 mariners are safely aboard, the crew turns for shore, leaving the drifting vessel behind but bringing its passengers to safety. In the bitter cold of a Michigan December, the Coast Guard once again proves their mettle. It's a mission complete, and another reminder that wherever trouble calls, be it ocean, lake, or river, the Coast Guard is ready to answer. And there you have it, mateys. 4 daring rescues, each one a testament to the skill, courage, and unwavering dedication of the United States Coast Guard. From the vast Pacific to the icy Great Lakes, these crews and their mighty machines, the MH-60, MH-65, and every vessel they command, stand ready to save lives no matter the challenge or the cost. It's a reminder that when trouble strikes on the water or along the shore, these heroes of the sky answer the call, bringing hope where it's needed most. If you've enjoyed this journey through the skies, be sure to hoist that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next tale of bravery and adventure. Until then, I'm Caption Cloud, reminding you to sail steady, fly high, and always respect the men and women of the U.S. Coast Guard. Fair winds, my friends, and I'll see you next time on Pirate of the Sky.